Hello everybody, this is Michael Smith with Tech and 2. I'm going to show you a common problem that I run into quite often on fabricating surgical guides. So this is a guide that we have designed, and if I go to export into CAM, it's going to give me this error. If the tilting angle of the machine is not enough to mill the restoration without undercuts, do you want to export? Typically you're going to say no to this because the guide's going to have issues with fitting, and it's just, you don't want that to be a big issue for your doctors. So easy way to fix that. There's actually two different ways you can fix it. If you go back to your design step and go into your insertion axis, you'll quickly see that if you ever get here, you'll see that your implant is red. That is an indicator that that angle is too great. So, but if you notice on our model axis is actually flat, which is you're trained to create a flat model axis. Sometimes you would either change the model axis to where you tilt this down, so the incisal, bring it down to where it's more of an angle, or on your when you create your path of insertion or the insertion axis, you'll notice that it goes back to gray when I tilt that. So right there, it's not going to work, but right there it will, because it changes color. So that's another way that you can avoid that. I typically like to do it in the model axis stage versus the insertion axis stage, but on any anterior implants, you're going to run into this quite often just from the angle, and especially where the bone is located. So now that we've got our surgical guide, we still see that it fits within our puck. Put your inspection windows in here. Edit the surgical guide. And one common area you'll also see is this thinning area. If you want to build that up with your form tool to where it's not going to affect where the key placement is, you can do that. Or you can remove it. It'll be fine either way. And once we go to the manufacturing tab, hit export to CAM, and you no longer have that error. So I want to thank you for joining us today with Tech in 2. Just stay tuned for more. Thank you.